go. I'm gonna line these up real pretty, okay? I think it's not necessary, but I like doing it for this dessert. I just like lining them up, just like so. They don't have to be perfect, but I just think it makes it better. I think when the food looks good, it makes it better, y'all. Don't you think so too? All right, that's perfect. Next, we have some heavy whipping cream, all right? So we're just gonna drizzle this right on top like so. Oh my goodness, y'all, this is gonna be so good. All right, then we're gonna add a little bit of pure vanilla extract, all right? So we're just gonna pour a little bit right in the center. Just a little bit, maybe about half a teaspoon. I also have this fancy sea salt. I bought this in Mexico, but you can get good sea salt from all around the world, y'all, and it really is one of my favorite things to add to desserts. People don't know, but it really brings out the flavor, the sweet flavor of desserts. All right, y'all, so I know this looks so simple, but it is a simple dessert. It's strawberries and cream, all right? So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna take some box cake mix. We have this super moist yellow cake mix here, and we're just gonna do a little sprinkle right on top. Now, for this recipe, I don't use the whole thing. We're just gonna kind of fill in where there's no stuff, all right? Y'all, this is such a good dessert. And I bought this graham cracker crust, so y'all can use that, or you can use the frozen kind if you like, but I actually really like the graham cracker crust. All right, so we have our dry cake mix. So y'all are not gonna mix this, okay? You are not gonna mix it. Now we're gonna take some butter squares, and we're just gonna place these all the way around. And I know it seems weird, y'all, but this is gonna turn out so good, okay? We have our box cake, we have our strawberries, we have our cream, and this is going to be one of the best desserts you've ever had. It's my easy, quick hack for a delicious strawberries and cream pie, all right? So we're just gonna put a little bit more butter here. Right in the center. All right, and then we're putting this in the oven at 375 for about 35 minutes, y'all, and I can't wait to show you this easy hack for a strawberry pie. All right, y'all, so I have about half a container of Cool Whip, and we're just gonna make a little topping for our strawberries and cream pie. So all I'm gonna do is take some strawberry jam right here. I'm just gonna take a little bit, I don't know, a few spoonfuls. I actually have a fork here, so maybe a few forkfuls, like so. And then we're just gonna kind of fold this into our Cool Whip, all right? This is gonna be so good. So this is gonna be the topping that we're gonna put on our delicious strawberries and cream pie. All right, y'all. I'm gonna take 2 cans of peaches here, and y'all gonna use all that juice, all right? So this is one of my favorite, you know what, actually we're gonna use 3 cans, I'm sorry. We need more fruit, more fruit. 3 cans of peaches with all the juice, all right? We need all that juice. Now we're gonna take a little bit of ground cinnamon, okay, right on top. And then we also gonna take a little bit of this apple pie spice. This is one of my favorite things to use lately, y'all. I just think it tastes so good. All right, we're just gonna give this a nice little mix, okay? Now, y'all, this is one of my favorite easy dessert hacks. This is for a peach cobbler, and I'm telling y'all, no one's gonna know that you just use these simple ingredients, all right? It tastes so good, everyone's gonna love it, and you are gonna love it too. It's so easy, y'all, I'm telling you, it's so easy. All right, y'all, you know what else I like to use in my desserts. My little secret ingredient is a little bit of fresh sea salt. And I know y'all might think I'm crazy, but it really, really brings out the flavors in the desserts. All right, so next here, we're gonna take a box of this Duncan Hines Butter Golden Cake. Now, you can use a different cake mix if you'd like, but for this recipe, I've tried a few, and this one I think is my favorite. So we're gonna put this box cake mix on top, okay? And we're gonna use the whole box. You know what, I'm gonna take it out of this bag, out of this box. We're gonna use the whole thing. So we're gonna spread this out right on top, okay? Right on top of our peaches and our peach juice. All right, y'all. So now all we're gonna do, no mixing. I know that sounds crazy, but you ain't gonna mix it. You're just gonna kinda smooth it out so it's even. We're not gonna mix it though. And I know y'all think I'm crazy, but this is a delicious recipe, and it works, all right? So that's good. Yeah, just smooth it out nice like that. That's good. All right, y'all? So now we're gonna take butter. We have butter here that I already sliced into these little squares. So we're gonna put butter right on top of our box cake. All right, y'all? Perfect. So we're just gonna do it like this. And you, depending on the size of your pan, I think this is a 9 by 13, we're gonna use 1 to 1.5 sticks of butter, all right? But we do wanna make sure that we have a nice layer of butter here right on top of our cake mix. Now this is gonna be such a good dessert, y'all. I can't wait to show you this. It's gonna turn out amazing, and I know y'all are gonna love it too. Now, I like using peaches with this recipe, but I think you can use other fruit too if you'd like. Don't have to be peaches, those are just one of my favorites. And that juice in the peach can, it's just so good. All right, let's see. You know what, we're gonna do one more row of butter squares. We wanna make sure that we have enough on this dish. So we're gonna do one more, and that's just gonna go right on the bottom here, all right? All right, y'all, so all we're gonna do is put this in the oven at 375 for about 30 minutes, and y'all are gonna see an amazing peach cobbler hack. I am so excited to show y'all. All right, y'all, so I just have this tube here of this pre-made cookie dough, and we just cutting it into little round slices, all right? So, I don't know, these are about 1/2 inch thick or so. I'm not measuring, but you get the idea. All right, so we're just gonna go all the way down this tube and cut this whole thing into these slices. And sometimes it helps if you want to make this dish. I love making this dish. It's so good. It's one of my favorite desserts. If you put the cookie dough in the freezer for a few minutes so it ain't too soft when you cut into it, all right? So now we're going to take all of our dough and we're going to take the round pieces. Make sure you take your wrappers off, and we're just going to line it in our bundt pan, okay? Just like so. Now, I love using this silicone bundt pan because you don't gotta grease it and nothing sticks. I'm telling you, if you don't have one of these, y'all, you gotta get one, okay? It's way better than those metal ones. Y'all know how many of those metal ones I've ruined? I've had to throw so many of those away because they always burn, no matter how much I grease it. I don't know, it could be user error, but I'm thinking it's the pan. But this silicone one is great. All right, y'all, so you see, these don't have to be perfect, but you just kind of place them around like so in your bundt dish, all the way around. Okay? All right. So that looks perfect so far. So next, we actually gonna do, let's see. We're gonna do another layer on the inside. So kind of just like that, all right? And again, it don't have to be perfect. These cookies are gonna grow kind of as they're cooking. So like this is just perfect. All the way around. I'm just laying your dough in our bundt pan like so. And these be falling. I don't want them to fall. I want them up on the side, all right? So I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do. We're gonna put them up on the side like that. Oh, I'm so excited. I love this dessert. It's one of my favorite desserts. My family loves it. My friends love it. And you know what? I am hungry. I am hungry for some dessert today. Y'all ever have those days where you just want some dessert? I'm having one of those days today, all right? So you see what I'm doing here? I'm kind of just smushing it together. It don't have to be perfect, but we're just kind of making it all connect, all right? We're just making it all connect. So I'm just going to go around like so and make it all connect. And then you might notice that we might need to add another piece in some places. And if it falls, that's okay too. Okay? It's all going to the same place. It's going to taste good no matter what, y'all. It's going to taste real good. All right. So now if you see you have any openings, I have these little end pieces that I like to use here. So we're just going to squeeze some of this out. And you see what I mean, y'all? It's already starting to get soft. So we're just going to flatten that out in there. And I'm going to take a little bit of this one and flatten it out right here. All right? So this is looking great so far. All right, so our next step here is going to be, we have some canned strawberries. So I'm just going to spread this out in between our cookies, all right? All the way around. So we have our chocolate chip cookie dough, and now we have our canned strawberries. And we're just going to put this all the way around. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited, y'all. This is so good. One of my favorite recipes to make. This is looking delicious. All right, so we're going to use this whole can. And you know, it's going to even out while it's cooking. So we're just going to make sure we get it all in there. And make sure you get all this stuff out, all this goopy juice, whatever it is. It's the best part. You want to make sure you get it all. Oh, this smells good already too. This cookie dough, this cherry stuff. All right, y'all, we almost ready. So, secret ingredient here, I have a box of this chocolate pudding. All right, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna sprinkle a little bit of the dry pudding Ooh, right on top of our strawberries. I almost called them cherries. You can use cherries if you like, whatever kind of fruit you like. I just like strawberries the best. All right, nice layer like that. And we got one more thing. We're gonna add some little chocolate chips. All right, I have these little baby chocolate chips, and we're just gonna put that right on top of our pudding, right on top of our strawberries, and we got our chocolate chips, y'all. So I'm telling you, this is one of my favorite easy desserts to make. Only a few ingredients. And what we're gonna do here, we're gonna take this and put this in the oven at 375 for about 20 minutes, y'all. I'm excited. All right, y'all. We're gonna open up these sweet blueberry biscuits, and I'm gonna show y'all one of my favorite dessert hacks. These are so good, so we're gonna use 2 cans of these, all right? So we're gonna just spread these out in our pan, like so, rows of 3, like this. All right, we need 2 cans for this recipe. So good. If y'all haven't tried these blueberry biscuits, I highly recommend them because they are great. They're just great. They're great for so many different things besides just eating them by themselves, all right? We got a little bit of the icing stuck on this one, but that's okay. Icing ain't hurt nobody. It's delicious. All right. Here we are. So we're gonna use all these just like so. You know what, we got one more, so I'm just gonna break it up and fill in some of these holes, y'all. We don't wanna waste any of these delicious biscuits. I love biscuits. Yum-y. Okay, y'all, here we go. So our next step here, we're gonna take 1 container of vanilla frosting. I like the Betty Crocker kind, but y'all can use whatever you'd like. So I'm just gonna pour it right on top of these biscuits. All right, just like so. Oh my goodness, y'all, this is gonna be so good. So we're gonna use the whole jar. So if it ain't all coming out, we're gonna get our spatula and get it all out, all right? Now I heated this up in the microwave for about 20 seconds. It helped it pour. I find that a little bit easier, but you don't have to do that. It's just a little tip, all right? We're just gonna spread this out to a nice layer. All right, look at that, y'all. That looks so good already, don't you think? Even just those biscuits and the icing, All right, now we're gonna take a can of blueberry pie filling, and we're gonna put this right on top. Oh my goodness, y'all. You are gonna love this dessert. Just wait, just wait. I think this is one of my favorites. I don't know. I really do though. Get everything out. All right. All that goop, all that goodness. All right, y'all, so for this as well, we're just gonna spread it out as best we can. It don't really matter, it's all going to the same place, but we just want a nice layer. So we have our vanilla frosting, we got our blueberries. Okay, y'all. Oh, this is so good. All right, y'all, we almost there. So we're gonna take a box of our super moist lemon cake mix, all right? Y'all know that lemon and blueberry go great together, so I'm gonna take this out of the box, and we're gonna put this, right on top. And y'all, we're gonna use the whole package, all right? Right on top. And you can actually, if you're doing this, y'all, you can smell this lemon. Now, you can use regular cake mix, but I'm telling y'all, with this dessert, lemon is the best. It just tastes so good. All right, we're just gonna dump this all over. All right. So now we're just gonna spread this smooth. I know y'all probably think I'm crazy for using my hand, but this utensil right here works the best out of anything in the kitchen. So that's what I like to use. Nice and smooth. All right. We got one more step, y'all. Y'all seen me do this before, but I love using box cake as like a crumble topping. So all you gotta do is spread out your box cake. You don't mix this, okay? You don't mix this, y'all, I'm telling you. And then we're gonna put butter all on the top, just in these nice little squares to cover the top of the cake and this lemon cake mix, all right? So you'll need between 1 to 1.5 sticks of butter. I'm just gonna do it all the way on top. Now, y'all, if you haven't tried this, I'm telling you, box cake on top makes a delicious crumble topping, okay? So I do this on pies sometimes. I do this on all kinds of desserts. I always have some box cake mix in my cabinet in case I ever need to whip up anything, because I'm telling y'all, it's the easiest and fastest way to make some delicious desserts. All right, I'm just gonna keep putting this butter on here. I know y'all think it's a lot of butter, but you know what? Butter makes everything better. That's what my granny always told me, and I believe her. She's right. She's definitely right about that. I'm just gonna make sure we have all of our butter our delicious butter. My granny used to make her own butter. I don't do that, but I wish I could. All right, y'all. We got one more piece, and then we good. All right, so this is going in the oven at 375 for about 35 minutes, and I can't wait to show y'all one of my favorite desserts. All right, y'all, look at this, strawberries and cream pie. This looks so good. So I did let it cool off for a little bit, and now we're gonna put our topping on. Remember that topping we made with the strawberry jam and the Cool Whip? We're just gonna put this right on top of our strawberries and cream pie. We're gonna get that all out, y'all. I'm telling you, you're gonna love this dessert. It's easy, it's simple, and it is delicious. It is one of my favorites. My friends love it, my family loves it, my husband loves it. Everybody loves this amazing dessert, y'all. So we're just gonna spread this out nice and even. And if it's not totally even, that's completely fine, because you know why, y'all? It is all going to the same place. It is, okay? So you have a few options here, y'all. You can refrigerate this for a few hours and it'll be real good. You can also just serve it warm. But you know what? I kind of think we need to try it, so we're just gonna have some warm right now. But yeah, if you need to make it ahead of time, you put this in the fridge. It tastes real good, y'all. So we're just gonna cut this pie open like so. I love pie, I love strawberries, and I love this dessert, y'all. I am so excited to show you this delicious dessert. All right, we're gonna get a slice out here like so. Oh my goodness, y'all, look at that. Look at those strawberries. Strawberries, Cool Whip. This is my favorite easy strawberries and cream pie. Remember, all we used was fresh strawberries, some heavy whipping cream, and we put a little bit of box cake mix in there. It's a few ingredients, but it is so delicious. All right, y'all. We have our peach cobbler. I made this beautiful peach cobbler hack. Remember, it's so easy. 2 cans of peaches. No, I used 3. I forgot. Peaches, spices, boxed yellow cake mix, and butter. That's it. Y'all, my friends and family love this because they say it's their favorite peach cobbler. They don't even know, y'all, that I just take a few simple ingredients and whip it together, all right? Now, this also goes real good. Look, that cake even cooks. Remember, we just put the dry cake mix on top? It cooks up so nice. So y'all, this goes real good as well with ice cream, if you have any vanilla ice cream or butter pecan ice cream, but I forgot to buy some ice cream, y'all, I'm not gonna lie, so we're just gonna try it like this. Look at that, y'all. I'm so excited. I love making recipes like this, y'all, and I love cooking for y'all. All right, we're gonna take a bite of this because this is gonna be so good, even though it's hot. And you know what else I love? I smell that apple pie spice. It just smells so good. It smells like Christmas. I know it ain't Christmas yet, but All right, y'all, here we have our cookie and strawberry bundt cake. So what we gonna try and do now? I'm not too sure, but we're gonna try and flip this over, all right? So it's very important to let this cool for a few minutes before you attempt this. Now, y'all, again, I'm not sure if this is gonna work, but we're gonna try. We're gonna try. Hold on. You know what, y'all? This is making me real nervous here. All right, y'all. I'm gonna just... Okay, y'all. Here we go. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, it definitely came out. Let's see what this looks like. All right, all right. Not too bad, y'all. Not too bad. So we have our little chocolate chip cookie. We have our cherries inside. And you know what? We're just going to cut a slice here. I'm so excited, y'all. Ooh, this is going to be so good. I'm excited. I'm real excited. I didn't even get my plate. What was I thinking? I was just going to eat it like that. We got to get a plate so we can serve some and try a bite, y'all. It's going to be so good. Oh, my goodness. Okay, all right. Look at those layers. Look at that in there. You see that chocolate coming out, those cherries? Y'all, this smells so good. I mean, the strawberries, right? I can't even remember what fruit I used. I put chocolate chips, strawberries, a little bit of chocolate pudding. This is real hot, but I don't care. I'm hungry. So good. All right, y'all, here we have our blueberry biscuit lemon cake. Delicious, delicious dessert. Look how beautifully this rised, y'all. All right, so I think we gotta try it. Remember, we used lemon box cake mix on the top. We used a whole box, okay? And these blueberry biscuits still rose to the top. So you know what? I like the ones on the edge that are a little bit crispy, but there's some in the center too that are a little less done, all right? Oh my goodness, y'all, look at that. Look at those blueberries. I could smell that lemon cake. That smells so good, y'all. I'm real excited to eat this. So we have our blueberry biscuit. We had our lemon cake and our blueberry pie filling. And isn't it cool, y'all, how that the cake mix just kind of cooks up, even though we just put it on dry? It's a perfect complement to this dessert or a lot of desserts, y'all. So you know what? I'm gonna cut a piece. Oh my goodness, it's hot, but I feel like this is gonna be real good. I see those lemon pieces. You could use some fresh lemon zest on top if you want as like, but I forgot to buy lemons, so I'm just gonna take a bite.